It was a cold winter evening. The city's rush hour crowd blurred together, footsteps echoing, announcements roaring through the old train station. Emily Carter sat on a metal bench, her arms wrapped around herself for warmth. She stared at the small crumpled $10 bill in her hand, the last bit of money she had left. Just a month ago, she was working as a cashier at a local store, juggling 2 jobs to support her sick mother. But life had other plans. The store closed unexpectedly, her mother's medical bills piled up, and Emily was left jobless. For the last 2 days, she had survived on a single sandwich and sheer determination. Now, she was heading to another town in search of a new job, one last chance to start over, but as she waited for the train, she noticed an old man sitting a few feet away. His coat was torn, his hands trembling as he searched through his pockets, frustration shadowing his face. He looked up and caught Emily's gaze. His voice cracked when he spoke, "Miss. I'm so sorry to bother you, but I lost my wallet. I just need a ticket to get home. Could you spare a few dollars?" Emily's heart sank. She looked at the $10 bill in her palm, her only meal money for the next day. Her conscience and survival instinct fought silently inside her. She wanted to say no. But the man's eyes, tired, yet honest, reminded her of her father who passed away years ago. Without overthinking, she folded the bill and pressed it into his hand. "It's not much," she said softly, "but maybe it can help." The old man's lips trembled as he accepted it. "Bless you, child," he whispered, his voice heavy with emotion. "You don't know what this means." As he walked away, Emily felt a strange mix of peace and fear. Peace, because she'd helped someone. Fear, because she had nothing left. The train screeched into the station, and she climbed aboard, unaware that her small act of kindness had already set destiny in motion. 2 weeks passed. Emily had managed to find temporary work cleaning offices in a small town. It wasn't much, but it kept her going. She still thought about the old man sometimes, hoping he got home safely. One rainy morning, she returned to her small rented room and found an envelope slipped under the door. There was no name, just a golden emblem pressed into the wax seal. Inside was a letter and a train ticket back to the city. The letter read, "Dear Emily, you may not remember me, but 2 weeks ago, at the station, you gave your last $10 to an old man in need. That man was me. I wasn't lost or broke, I was testing something money could never buy, compassion. I am Robert H. Williams, owner of the Williams Foundation. You gave freely when you had nothing. I would like to meet you and offer you something in return, not as charity, but as an opportunity. Your train leaves tomorrow morning. With gratitude, Robert." Emily froze. Her hands shook as she read the words again. A mixture of disbelief and awe flooded her heart. Could this be real? The next morning, she took the train back to the city. As she stepped off, she saw him, the same man, now dressed in a tailored suit, standing beside a sleek black car. He smiled warmly. "I told you that you don't know what that $10 meant." He invited her to his office, a place surrounded by the hum of success but softened by sincerity. Robert explained that he had built his fortune years ago but lost faith in humanity after being betrayed by those closest to him. So, he had begun testing strangers, searching for genuine kindness. "You gave without expecting anything," he said, his eyes kind. "And that's the kind of heart I want to trust." Robert offered her a job at his foundation, helping organize community outreach programs for struggling families. It wasn't just employment, it was purpose. Emily's eyes welled with tears as she whispered, "I only did what anyone should do." He smiled. That's what makes it so rare. Years later, Emily became one of the leading directors of the foundation. Every time she looked at a train station, she remembered that single act of giving, the night she gave away her last $10 and gained a lifetime of faith.